Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Serginho. Roberto Baggio.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
There will be a throw-in. Baresi. Now De Bruyne. Look at the space, shapes to shoot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Serginho. Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He could be in here. Can he finish? Goal! Cruzeiro! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Chonburi are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Baggio. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Van Nistelrooy. Vitinha. Rodri. Passing nice and neat. And it's Baggio. De Bruyne. Header! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Chonburi grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Roberto Baggio. That's a good ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, cracking ball. Can he finish? Goal! Cruzeiro! And they're back in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Cruzeiro go into the lead. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good spread. That's tidy. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Vitinha. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for the run. Now it's De Bruyne. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Crosses it in. Real chance! Chonburi with the corner, there first. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cruzeiro have the chance to go the other way. That's been slipped through. Cruzeiro heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Tries to play it through. Oh, this is a great position.
Van Nistelrooy really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Baresi has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Roberto Baggio. And it's Vitinha. Oh, that's clever. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Nesta cuts out the pass. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Bruyne. Rodri. Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? Valverde does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So off we go once more. Van Nistelrooy, and that was nowhere near his best. Well read, nice interception. Roberto Baggio. Chance for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. Mbappe!
Mbappe really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Vitinha. Van Nistelrooy is onto this. There's the shot! They want to be quick to... Oh, they could be caught out here. Tries a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Van Nistelrooy clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Roberto Baggio. And it's Vitinha. It's a good spell of possession, this. McTominay does well to get it back. Not the most accurate pass. And this is De Bruyne. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. De Bruyne delivers. He's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. Vitinha, he's tried one! He's got away with one there. Serginho, Van Nistelrooy. Just about up to the hour now. De Bruyne. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Chonburi really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
It's Baggio! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chonburi have their third corner. Shifted it to the flank. De Bruyne crosses. Cruzeiro are looking to go forward now. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, they've got it again. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Roberto Baggio. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Zico! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Neymar. Good ball, good take. Showing good... Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Neymar. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Valverde. Just about up to 75 minutes. Threads one in. It's Drogba! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Drogba deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Hendrick. Drogba. Oh, important interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's having a go! So close to drawing level.
Zico was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Chamburi really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Drogba. Hazard. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Zico. And that could set him on his way. And he welcomes it in. And the finish! Oh, it's come loose. Cruzeiro, moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 13. Camisa 22.
It was indecision all around. They have to do a bit better than that.
Camisa 17.
5 minutes to add. Now it's Mbappe. Zico. Here's Rodri. Chips it through. He's beaten the last man. Well, now it's a race for the... Messi! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Cruzeiro could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be...
Oh, chance, surely! They've done it! Deep into injury time! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay...
And that will be it. Cruzeiro can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Cruzeiro have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret? Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! João Neves goes for a shot! Defending of the desperate. Just about within shooting range. He's got away with one there. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's made its way to him. And he has been fouled there. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Messi! That was travelling. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And this is Inzaghi. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Aimed beyond the defence. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe. Mbappe! Passes short and sharp. Looking to play him in. Now it's Messi. And the counter is on. This looks promising. Valverde receives it in a good position. Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Might be danger here. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely shaped ball. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely weighted ball. He's had it taken off him. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. That is a great pick out. Face-to-face shot, surely! Goal! Cruzeiro! And Cruzeiro take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Cruzeiro have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Mbappe, he is through here. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Looking for the run. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Crossed into the middle. Oh, that was chance! He wasn't that far away.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
And he's intervened well there. Great vision. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And it's Neves. It's a pretty loose pass. Ambitious ball here. Baresi makes the interception. Cruzeiro upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Can he get on the end of this? No, again there's no way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Messi. Now that is tidy, really tidy. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe, over to the left.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. That has been cut short. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, Neves looking to get on the end of this. De Ligt getting this one clear. Pass somewhat off target. Played into space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. João Neves. Can he get it through? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Cruzeiro merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Cruzeiro are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And the second half gets underway. Cruzeiro carrying a one-goal lead. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Inzaghi. And this is Inzaghi. And he's got the beating of his man. João Neves. Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Nice control. He's found some space. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. And he's had a hit! No, not quite.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Threads one in. Still just a single goal between the sides. He's in a great position here. He's picked his way through. And the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Cruzeiro really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Nice physical challenge. Scholes is the team's great visionary. He's through here. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Belletti.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Valverde has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Looking for options for movement. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Has a look and plays it forward. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
De Ligt. And a chance! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Cruzeiro are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Knocks it into space. Now then, the ball's come loose. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Mbappe.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Substituição.
Messi. And they win it back again. That's been slipped through. And the shot's on. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Pass is just off target. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. Cruzeiro are coasting towards victory. Played out to the right. Now that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Chiesa. And he's had it nicked away. And he's managed to get free. He's going all the way! Chiesa.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chiesa, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Crosses it in. And it's ended up in no man's land. Great ball, and can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played with speed from back to front. Tries to play it through. Turns and goes back. And we have our very first corner. Scholes plays it short. Mbappe! Cruzeiro have their second corner now. Scholes goes short. Chooses to go back. Great chance! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.